Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG live video, and today I'm looking at a first place Froslass Chandelure deck. So shout out to Jaden W333 who won an online tournament with this deck. And I'm not going to lie, this deck felt a lot more broken than I expected. So the concept of the deck is your main attacker being the Mega Froslass EX. Now, obviously, this card is really powerful with that Resentral Refrain attack doing 50 damage for each card in your opponent's hand. But when you're playing against Froslass, you can counter it by just playing around the attack by playing cards down from your hand. Well, when this deck also has access to Chandelure, it's really tough to do that. Of course, you have Alluring Light. Once you're in turn, you may have each player draw a card. This ability is really strong because it's a way to play around the play-arounds for Froslass. If your opponent simply just doesn't walk into Froslass's attack, you can just be like, well, I'm going to put a couple Chandelures in play and force you to draw cards, making your hand size even bigger for Resentral Refrain, and that is the concept of the deck. And like I said, after playing the deck, it was actually way better than I thought it would be. So shout out to Jaden for the list here. They won the online tournament with this deck. Some other cool cards that are in here. Obviously, we're going to be playing the Wally Heroescape package. We're still going to be a bit of a Wally deck. We are drawing cards at the end of the day with Shandy. Also, Lucian is surprisingly a really good card. Now, this is one of the Iono-y supporters in the new format. Obviously, it doesn't really see much play, but it does work well with Froslass with that effect. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck and puts it onto the bottom of their deck. If either player put any cards to the bottom of the deck in this way, flip a coin if heads, that player draws 6 cards. If tails, they draw 3. So if you play Lucian and your opponent flips heads and they draw 6 cards, that is, 6 cards, 300 damage you get to do with Froslass right then and there. And with a couple Chandelures, you can get their hand up to 400 damage with Resentral Refrain. So sometimes you can make knockouts with a coin flip thanks to the supporter card Lucian, which is kind of sick within this deck too. And like I said, I was impressed by how the deck played. I thought this deck played pretty well and flowed pretty smoothly, and I'm pretty excited to show it off in today's video. Now, before we get in the video, of course, if y'all are new here to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. We're on the road to 100,000 subs. Trying to hit 100K this year. If you want to help me hit that sub goal, make sure to subscribe if you enjoy the content and leave a like, a hype, and a comment, all that stuff on the video to support the video in the algorithm. And of course, shout out to the sponsor, starting off with Endgame TCG. If you want to get any of the awesome sleeves on the website, the Lilac and the Matcha sleeves are the best ones to get, in my opinion. If you get anything at Endgame, use Carl DF. Check out TC Evolutions down below if you want to get their dice, damage counters, ability markers, great stuff to have when you're playing in IRL Pokemon tournaments. Check them out down below. Use Carl DF, and shout out to Card Cavern if you want to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes or any other singles or product. Card Cavern sells it all on their website, not just the codes. Again, they got Card Cavern, of course, use code LDF at the checkout. And my Patreon is linked down below. If you want to watch videos early and get more exclusive content, check out the Patreon link in the description down below. So this is the list Jaden played to win the tournament. Again, I thought the deck was good. It impressed me a lot. I played a lot better than I expected because the synergy is really cool. The Chandelure Froslass synergy is quite nice. Of course, we're still having the Dunsparce in here. I mean, it's by default the best draw engine in the game right now. There's a couple Battle Cage, so we do have counters to Watchtower, and Battle Cage also does work really well against Phantom Dive, which can maybe cause issues for this deck. Some changes I would like to maybe see being made to the deck. I kind of want to up the Pokégear count a little bit because it's really good to be able to specifically dig for Wally and stuff. Other than that, I think the list plays well. I don't know if you need to play Energy Search. It is nice because the deck does play a couple Petrels. Petrel's nice because it's a great way to search for Rare Candy, find your Heroescape, find your Energy Search, I guess, could be another option. A third boss could be good, maybe. We got a Meowth, though. I don't know. There's not many things I would change about the list, but, I do like it a lot, and it played way better than I thought. Let's go show it off and see what this first place Froslass deck is all about. All right, we hit Slowking. How do we beat Slowking? Well, we're going to find out. We do open up with a Dunsparce, Buddy, Poffin. Buddy's actually pretty good here, because we can slow them down from being able to hopefully get anything going. I guess I could one-shot my Froslass. Heroescape is going to be pretty important. I mean, I guess we just, go around the Slowking, but cure him is maybe an issue for us. Don't think there's a Shaman in here. Which could complicate things a little bit. Yeah, ideally, we can, slow them down and then get them with the Froslass. That's the goal. I mean, if we can evolve up our board, it's not going to feel as bad. So, yeah, we'll see. Slowking is kind of... I mean, cure him is just kind of annoying. But killing Kang is going to be pretty good, I think. We can ever pull off the KO on the Kang. If they have Annihilate, though, things get a little awkward. I definitely want to try to KO Kang if I can. They get rid of a Academy Knight and a Night Stretcher. Apparently, playing the Ultra Ball, probably grab a Meowth. So, what else could be in their hand? They got rid of an Academy and Knight, which is a good card to see. There's Snorunt. Grab these two. Put the Heroescape in there. That's good. It's not a prize. That's pretty good. Bench everything. Play this. Grab another Duduns. No, Itchy Pollen. All right, this probably will... I mean, obviously, they can't attack, but it definitely buys us a turn. Let's see if they draw off this Lillie here that they do. They could Cypher, but they're probably going to Lillie. Meowth for Lillie. That's fine. Again, the bigger their hand is, the better, because then we can kill Kang. We might even just be able to kill the Kang next turn if all goes well. So if they don't move Kang out of the active into, like, a Pokemon that doesn't get killed, that's pretty good for us. So killing Kang here could be a possibility. See if we can achieve it. Because we knock out the Kang right away. That's a 3-prize lead we get, which is huge. There's Fez. There's the energy on the Slowking. They still have the 2 cards off the Kangaskhan, which is pretty good. Actually, finding Fez is pretty insane, honestly. I don't like how they found Fez so easily off that Lillie. That is pretty bad. Because they were down 2 Ultras. There was a chance they couldn't find Fez. Oh, Fez is a good card, man. That card is broken. This deck had Shaman, which I feel like there's no Shaman in here. Like, I'm pretty sure there's no Shaman. I'm going to pull it up again on Limitless. But if I remember correctly, there was no Shaman. That was a good top deck. We just flat out draw Rare Candy Chandelure. All right, bet. Okay. Still looking on Limitless here. I really want to see if this had a Shaman. I'm pretty sure there's no Shaman, like I said. Let's start with the Runaway Draw. We got Salvatore. That does let us get the KO with the Mega Froslass. And honestly, the way our board is, we're just kind of chilling. Debating if I want to use Chandelure's ability. I don't really want to give them another card if we don't have to. I don't want to do Runaway Draw either. I'm just going to kill the Kang. I'm just going to take this knockout. I'll hold the hand. I do want to get another Snorunt down, to be honest. I wouldn't hate that. It's okay, though. We got Wally, Hilda, and Battle Cage. All right. We can always attack with Chandelure, which is kind of my thought process here. If my opponent kills me with Slowking, we can always go with the Shandy. Yeah, I'm not going to give them an extra card. It might not matter. I mean, they probably do have the combo anyways. I'm going to be surprised if they still got me. No, they do play Annihilate. Okay, but see, the thing is, if they go Annihilate here, they have to sacrifice their Slowbro. I mean, this is still really good, because I'm still going to be up 4 prizes now. It's like, they're still kind of cooked. Honestly, this is, like, fine. It's annoying. We can always fall back on Budew. No, there's no Shaman in this deck. Damn, this deck needs a Shaman. Gotta add a Shaman. It's fine. I didn't expect them to have the Annihilate. Most lists don't play it, but they do play it, of course. But again, if they use Annihilate, they're going to go down to 3 prizes, but I'm going to go down to 2 prizes. And all I have to do is boss something on the bench with, like, Shandy to win. It's looking pretty good, honestly. Like, if I find boss, Fire Energy, I win the game. We can use Budew to buy us a turn. Unless I have Wonder Patch here. Nah, this is, like, perfect. There's no Psychic in the discard or anything. Nah, they're cooked, man. They're cooked. They're cooked. We got that one big Froslass KO. We can finish things off with Chandelure. They also, like, they're in a bad spot. They can't even promote the Slowpoke. Because then I can just kill it with Chandelure. I might just win, actually. They didn't get another Pokemon down that they can promote here. I actually might just win the game. Because if they promote the Slowpoke, I can kill it with Chandelure. If they promote a 2-prizer, then I win the game, too. They also take 3 prizes, which makes their hand even bigger. Yeah, dude, this is Chandelure food, man. Chandelure is eating good. I guess if they go Slowpoke, they can kill me with Clefairy. But if I can just set up one more Pokemon, okay, and we just win. They just give me Meowth. Yeah, see? That's why the Annihilate didn't really matter. Let me just double-check to make sure that I even have Fire Energies in there. Unless my last 2 prizes are the 2 Fires. Nope, they are in the deck. That was a pretty quick dub. I'll take it, though. A win's a win. Big Chandelure KO. Yeah, I mean, there's not much they could have done. They needed 2 Slowpoke in play. But even if they go Slowpoke there, I was just going to Budew them for a couple turns. I was going to try to Budew and try to find Boss to just win the game. We were literally a boss away from winning. That was like, you honestly couldn't have drawn that even more perfectly, to be honest. Who needs Shaman, I guess? Maybe we don't need Shaman. We might have hit a Typhlosion deck. All right. I'm assuming that's what this is, judging from the Victini. All right, that's okay. We need to make sure we have Hero's Cape in the deck in this matchup. It's going to be pretty important to have. No, it's prized. Ooh, the Hero's Cape is prized. All right, let me bench these then. Might have to look into attacking with Chandelure if possible. Because ideally we just go Hero's Cape Froslass, Wally it a bunch of times, and they're cooked. But because we prized our Hero's Cape, Froslass becomes a pretty mid-attacker against Typhlosion. So that's, like, kind of awkward. I'm not going to lie. We don't like seeing the Hero's Cape in the prizes. It's pretty bad. I mean, if they have a slow enough start, I can still go in with Froslass here. But, yeah, we'll see. Definitely not ideal to prize Hero's Cape in this matchup. See what we can do. Take a couple prizes. Maybe we'll get the Hero's Cape immediately. We have a 1 in 6 chance to draw in Hero's Cape next turn off the prizes. Maybe we'll find it. So yeah, I might have to pivot to Chandelure as an attacker. That's okay. All right, let's get that down. Hilda. And then we're going to kill this Victini, which is not great. We'll see, though. Can we get Chandelure? We do. But I could just save the hand for now. I don't have to do much. I could Meowth. Nah. It's okay just to kill the Victini. 700 damage, a little overkill. Okay, again, 1 in 6 chance to find this Hero's Cape. Can we do it? Prize number 1. Nope. Lillie, you know what, though? I will take it. That's still not a Hero's Cape, but it's like, not terrible. I do like seeing Lillie off the prizes. Because I don't have to bench Meowth. That's pretty good. Didn't get the cape, though. So next turn, I don't know. To be fair, they haven't gotten any adventures going. We'll see how many adventures they have at the end of their turn here in the discard pile. Because I might have to pivot to just going into Chandelure next turn. Instead of losing my Froslass. Seems good. There's one adventure. They get all the Cyndaquils. They're probably going to go Runaway Draw into Psyduck for a turn. I'm assuming that's what their play is here. I mean, honestly, you know what? Bossing the Quilava is not a terrible play. Instead of just doing Lillie here for 6 cards, bossing the Quilava does seem like an okay play too. Maybe I just do that. Yeah, maybe bossing Quilava makes sense because it's just going to slow them down a little bit. Yeah, I mean, they're going to get another Quilava. They could get Rare Candy Typhlosion. If I kill the Quilava, though, with the Froslass, there's a pretty low chance they're going to knock me out next turn. So I actually don't hate just killing Quilava here, to be honest with you. So I didn't really want to bench the Meowth, but it's looking like I'm going to bench Meowth here. I was kind of against it, but now I'm like actually like not opposed to just bossing the Quilava. Do they get another Dunsparce down? Nope. Okay. We'll see what we draw. Energy Search. That can get us the Fire Energy, and I can look through my deck real quick here. Boss. They're in there. Yeah, Bosco Quilava is like pretty chill. I want an Ultra Ball for Chandelure, but I'm not going to use this ability. I'm just going to, yeah, it's whatever. Just bench Meowth. Putting Meowth in play is a bit of a liability, I know. It also weakens the power of going in with Chandelure, but, you know, this does give us an extra turn to work with. I'll hold the hand. Let's keep it. Nothing to Ultra Ball away just yet. All right. 1 in 5 chance of finding Hero's Cape. Prize number 5 is Hero's Cape, right? No, it is not. Oh, my God, bro. Why is it prized? Okay, hopefully they don't get Typhlosion here. They might. They promoted Cyndaquil. They might just be embering me just to poke into my Froslass. They don't have any Duduns in place. Hopefully they can't get Candy Typhlosion. I don't think they're going to knock me out. At the very least, I don't like how they're grabbing Typhlosion. They have Rare Candy in their hand, don't they? I don't like... Oh, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, let's just hope they don't have Rare Candy Typhlosion. I don't think they're going to knock me out. It's very unlikely. Ooh, the fail of the Quilava. Oh. Interesting. Either they have the other 2 Ethans in their hand, or they prized a couple of them. Or one of them, at least. That's really good, actually. Okay, yeah, they definitely ain't got nothing. All right, this is really good. But we are potentially in range of getting KO'd next turn, so I may pivot to Chandelure now. Ooh, drew Lucian. I don't think I'm ever playing that. I'm just going to Ultra Ball. Grab the Chandelure. I mean, I should have maybe played the Rare Candy, but I already put the Fire Energy on the stupid Lampent. Get Froslass out of the way. No Lillie. Okay. Poké Pad is good. It works out pretty well if my opponent did prize the... If they did prize an Ethan's Adventure, then we should be safe, because we can just use Wally. So this may end up working out. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Don't really want to use my ability. This is the cool thing with the Chandelure. You don't always have to draw a card. Like, I'm not feeling the card here. Like, I kind of want to draw a card, but I also don't want to give my opponent an extra card either. I I don't know if it matters, though. I mean, they only have 6 cards in hand. I actually kind of don't mind just doing Alluring Light. Yeah, I'm going to do it anyways. We'll give him a card. And I'll take a card, too. Battle Cage. Can Ultra Ball. Grab another Lampent. I'll kill Psyduck. I don't think giving them an extra card is going to matter that much. Not with Chandelure in the active. Like, the worst they could maybe do is, like, boss Meowth. Okay, 1 in 4 chance of finding Hero's Cape. No. The candy's not great because I just grabbed the Lampent. Oh. Hero's Cape being the last 3 prizes is pretty unfortunate. Still, though, a 3-prize lead on my opponent is pretty good. I'll take it. Okay, again, the one... Okay, there is at least a 3rd Ethan's Adventure. Okay. The good thing about going with Chandelure here, though, is you only get 1 prize. So if they do prize their last Ethan's Adventure, at least we don't have to worry about them having the... potentially one-shotting my Froslass. It's still risky, though. I think we just still should be attacking with Chandelure next turn, not Froslass, just in case. Especially when that Bangled Quilava's on the bench. A Bangle with the 4 Adventure does one-shot me. Really disappointing prizes. They actually play the Bangle. Sure. I can kill the Typhlosion, right? Yeah, we should be able to kill it. There's enough damage on board. Ooh, Poké Pad. If I have to go Froslass here, this could be a little awkward. I don't want to kill this with Froslass. There should be... Yeah, there's enough damage to knock him out. We're fine. We can use our ability if worse comes to worse. Okay. So you have to go Chandelure again. No other really play. Just go Chandelure. If they did prize that 4th Adventure, we're going to hope they don't find it. And we hope we find Hero's Cape off the prizes. Give me the cape, man. Okay, Hilda. No energy left in the deck. We have 2 Night Stretcher. Okay. It's alright, alright. Use our ability here. Not bad. Gets me another Litwick, which is lit. Yeah, just kill him with the Chandelure. We have to keep just going Chandelure here. Just enough cards in hand. We have to keep going Chandelure. Okay, 1 in 3 chance of finding Hero's Cape. Surely we find it this time, right? Prize number 3. Oh my god, bro. R.I.P. Hero's Cape. The last 2 prizes are my Hero's Cape. Oh my... Okay, well, the good news is, if my opponent does not get a 2 or 3 prize KO this turn, I think we actually might win the game. Because if they don't boss Meowth or Froslass and kill it, we probably win. If they just kill Chandelure, then I can just go double Froslass for game. So I think I win if they don't take a big knockout this turn. So we still probably are okay. We had to work a bit harder than we should have. There should be a Hero's Cape Froslass in the active spot that tanks hits and spams Wally. That should have been what we were aiming to do. But the way the game played out, it is what it is. Now, honestly, there's a good chance they do get boss here. We'll see. We're really hoping they don't kill Froslass for Meowth. It's very unlucky that I freaking prized the Hero's Cape. Like, we may lose because Hero's Cape is prized. And if they do find boss, I mean, yeah, I did help them find it with the help of my ability, right? So, Alluring Light did give them a bit of extra to work with. How many energy do they have? They have 4 energy, though. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't been keeping track of what they've been adventuring for, but there's a world they don't have an energy. Another Bangle. That's a 3rd Bangle. There's actually a world where they don't have an energy here for their Typhlosion. Never mind. Okay, but that is not a boss. But see, this is perfect. Yeah, Max Rod. That's fine. That's not boss's order. This is perfect. All right, we should win. I can just go back-to-back Froslass for game. All right. Thanks to the help of Chandelure being a very good attacker, we actually, I think, should win this. Unless my opponent has some wacky card in their hand here, like a Pokemon Catcher or something silly. I should win. Because, yeah, I can just do back-to-back Froslass knockouts for game. That does wrap up the game in a nice bow. We know their A-Spec is not... They could red card me, I guess. I don't have any draw on board. It's like a red card could be kind of annoying, I guess. But no red card. All right. Litty. I mean, they only have the 3 adventures in there. But again, like, you don't know, right? I don't have the info that they prized one. So, who knows? And maybe the Froslass is just not going to die next turn anyways. Maybe they aren't going to find the adventure off the prizes. They're only getting 1 prize here. Which, it is looking like either they did prize one or they're holding on to their last one because I'm not attacking with Froslass. And they're trying to save it in case they need to, like, find pieces out of their deck, right? We'll see. There's Petrel. Grab Night Stretcher. We just kill the active, and then as long as we don't get red carded here, we can just win the game by going Froslass. Watch it be Hero's Cape. Oh my god, my last prize is the Hero's Cape. How does that even happen, bro? It's like the most important card in this matchup, and it's our last prize, but we still ended up, fingers crossed, winning the game without it. All right, maybe they can't even knock me out. They need that last adventure in their deck. Right? Honestly, you know what? If it evens out, because if I prize my Hero's Cape, but they prize an Ethan's Adventure, and they don't find it when they need it, and I don't find my freaking Hero's Cape when I needed it, like what happened right now, maybe it works out in the end, right? Maybe it's like the scales have balanced. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the scales have balanced. Let's see what they got. All right, I don't know. They might have prized it. I guess we're gonna find out. If they have it, they do kill me, but I have game in hand. They can't win this turn. Yeah, they scoop. I think they prize the adventure. All right, maybe it balances out. I prized my stupid Hero's Cape. It was my last prize. They prized Ethan's Adventure and didn't find it in time. All right, cool. Okay, we have Mega Lucario. I have no backup basic. Give me a Poffin. No. Oh, my God. Well, this might just be GG's. My hand isn't very good either. We can Petrel for Poffin, I guess. That's about it. Really hoping we survive the turn. Let's see. We might get donked here. I love Solrock and Lunatone. Very well-designed cards. Do not donk me. Don't do it. Okay, they're not going to donk me. I mean, they could, technically. Okay, good. Nice, nice. What's our top deck? Ooh, look at that. Perfect. All right, we don't have Boss here, sadly, but we do have Petrel, which I think I'm just going to use to get Poffin. Okay, do I ever just get Hero's Cape here? No, I think I always get Poffin. Because Hero's Cape's in the deck. I saw the pink card. I, at the very least, can get out Chandelure, right? So it's, like, not bad. I could just Budew them, to be honest. And then maybe... Is that ever actually just a play? Just Itchy Pollen to stall for a turn? Maybe. Honestly, I'm kind of down. Yeah, you know, I'm going to go for Budew. I actually think this is fine. They also could kill my Froslass here, right? So, I think we want to avoid that. Just in case. Because if I knock them out, technically they could Mega Brave for a knockout. And then I'm kind of, like, I'm not screwed, but it's, like, pretty bad. So I think actually just slowing down the pace of the game is fine. We can also get out a Chandelure. We have a Lucian in hand, which I guess we'll have to play. Yeah, this is fine. They had Lucario, see? They were close. They need to find an air balloon here to move. Of course. All right, I didn't expect them to just have it like that. I guess item lock is pointless. Oh my god, and they had Hariyama. Why did I even bother with the item lock? They just had this. No, they don't chase my Chandelure, which is good. All right, they have max spelled energy. This is rigged. Okay, good. This is still pretty annoying, though. Can't believe they had that. What the heck? All right, what's our top deck? Oh, perfect, perfect. Okay, this is perfect. That was a good top deck. Looks like it's Wally. I'm going to play Learn Light, because I actually like doing 200 damage, and yeah, the extra card does bail us out, as it does gift us this. I'm going to get us back up Snorunt just in case. I'm going to attach that. I'm going to Wally. That was a big find. I'm going to swing for 200 damage. Okay. They did have it like that. Of course they did. Under item lock. But you know what? They're not really cooking at the moment because I found the Wally Hero's Cape. If I don't find Hero's Cape there, this could have got a little sketchy. That was a pretty good find. We'll see if my opponent can't get anything. Oh, they have their own Wally, of course. We're having a Wally off here. It's pretty bad they found that. I can't kill them next turn. It's basically impossible. I could still Lucian. Could still get there with a Lucian. I'm not even going to bother going for the Wally off that. If we go Lucian here and it hits, we do KO them, so I'm going to go for it. If they flip heads, we can knock them out. Hopefully, both of us flipping heads would be ideal. Okay, there's War heads. That's huge. Nice. And hopefully, if they flip heads, I can kill them. Damn it. They only get 3 cards, though. I wanted, obviously, them to flip heads so we can knock them out. I'm just going to hit them. I was going to Chandelure there for an extra card. Just going to attack into them. Hopefully they don't knock me out here. We have 280 HP. I mean, there's a good chance they do have a knockout. We'll see, though. Poké Pad. Did I Lucian them into energy? Soul Rock, Poké Pad, energy. That would be pretty crazy if I did. Gave him the perfect hand. Or a Lillie would be pretty bad, too. Nope, they don't got it. Nice. Okay. Unfortunately, we survived with change people. We got a Wally. Wow. No, look at that. That's perfect. We don't have a KO, though. That's like another thing. Another Lucian. See, this is probably where we just Budew them. And hope that one card in their hand is not a boss. Yeah. I think we have to just go into Budew. That's okay. Okay, Battle Cage, another Mega Froslass. Got the Dunsparce, which I do need. Oh, you should have got rid of a Froslass. That was actually... Wait, why did I not get rid of the Mega Froslass? That was actually a silly discard. Looking for Wally. I should have got rid of one of the Froslass. I don't know why I didn't just discard a Froslass, man. What am I doing? I really want to do Chandelure, but there's no point. I don't want to give them boss. Itchy Pollen is perfectly fine. As long as they don't draw another Wally. Wally or boss on these two cards is pretty annoying. If Froslass survives, we're chilling. No pun intended. I'm not going to put the second one in play because I don't want to give my opponent too easy knockouts. Because we might just be able to attack with Chandelure and go from there. Okay, they don't have it. Nice. Well, in this situation, I may have to go Froslass. We do have the knockout, almost. Yeah, we do have a knockout, because they're going to have 4 cards in hand. So we do take the knockout here. We're going to have to go into this, though, unless I hit Wally. Oh, I should have maybe just motored the Dunsparce then. Okay, that was, Not playing this game as cleanly as I would like. Lucario is kind of more obnoxiously annoying than I thought. Runaway draw. Okay. I do have Meowth, but I don't want to bench Meowth. Is Meowth in there? Yeah, Meowth for Wally is an option. Of course it is. Okay, if I have to, I have to. Alluring Light. Yeah, if I have to, I have to. Let's just do double Alluring Light. Okay. I guess we have to go Meowth. I mean, yeah, we have to Wally here, I think. Have to Wally. Shouldn't have promoted the Snorunt. Should have promoted the Dunsparce. I forgot we could just do that. That was just silly of me. I'm not playing this game as well as I could. Still, though, it's a big Wally. We actually don't even have to attack with the Froslass, though, because my opponent... I guess I don't want to get softened up by a Soul Rock anyways. This is actually... It's still probably correct to attack with this regardless, so no, the more I think about it. So we kill the Mega Lucario. And if we attack with the Mega Lass, they can poke me with Soul Rock and eventually kill me with Mega Brave. So it's actually better technically to attack with the Froslass anyways with no Hero Escape. So it actually is a little bit better to do that. I don't know. I just don't like benching me out there. But I also don't want my opponent to draw Boss Cosmic Beam. There's a high chance they do that, right? So that's why it was correct to protect the Froslass with the Wally. But it means we have to put a Meowth in play. It's a little cringe. I could have Ultra Balled to thin out the deck before I went for that. But again, I don't know if I want Ultra Ball for Wally. I think it was always correct just to bench Meowth. Healing this Mega Lass is very important, right? So just doing that is good. Finding Boss would be pretty good here. We can dig for Boss. Try to kill that Riolu. Seems good to me. They can't bench a Riolu and another Makuhita, which is good. So yeah, we don't have to worry about another Hariyama, which is nice. But I still like killing the Riolu so they don't get Mega Brave. See, now I can retreat into this and start attacking with the Hero Escape last. Still have Night Stretcher, right? Yeah, still have enough energy. We're chilling. We're chilling. Now their hand is going to start getting bigger because they're doing the Cosmic Draw things. So we're looking for Boss here. We are looking for Boss. Let's start with the Dunsparce. Technically, it's correct to start the Dunsparce, right? Yeah. There's Wally. Well, Poffin. Boss Pokégear. One of those 2 cards is really good here to find. We'll do the double Alluring Light. This is good, because now we can start making their hand bigger and force them to have more outs here, which is big. No Boss. Wow. Surprised we didn't find one of those 2 pieces. That sucks. We could just attack with Chandelure, actually, too. But see, in this situation, I think it's just better to go into the Mega Froslass. Debating playing the Battle Cage, but they could have Watchtower in the deck, just in case they play a Watchtower. Thinking what I want to do. Like, next turn, we're expecting them to go in with the thing. You just play Salvatore and just get it out of the hand. Don't really need this anymore. Yeah, I'll just burn this. Nothing to Petrel for. I don't really think I need boss next turn. Okay. Let's just kill the Soul Rock. I really wanted to kill the Riolu so they don't get access to Mega Brave. They could still win in 2 turns, but we'll see. If they can... There's a boss. If they can knock out Froslass or Meowth here on the bench and limit their hand size, then I'm in trouble. So I could still lose this. There's a good chance they can knock out something on the bench. They definitely have a boss here. 100% they have a boss. They're probably going to chase one of the 2 Pokemon on the bench, I'm assuming. This is why I did not want to put 2 Megas in play, but because they're at 5 prizes, having the Meowth in play is almost the same thing anyways. Like, it doesn't really matter. They definitely have a KO on one of these 2. Like, 100% they have a knockout on the bench. Can they kill my active? If they kill the active, I win. It's actually... It is tough, though, because if they chase... Oh, well, they just bench a Meowth on me. They might have a Judge. They might have a Judge here. Maybe I should have played the Battle Cage. No. Ooh, are they playing Stamp or... Playing something. Stamp or Max Belt? Okay, it is Max Belt. But this means they're not killing my bench. Can they knock out the active? They knock out the active, I win anyways. I have the second Froslass. It's like the same difference. Do they actually have the knockout on my active? Let's see. They could actually theoretically do it. They're doing 320, 1 Premium Power Pro, 350. 3 Power Pros does get them there. I have game, though, on the Meowth, so them benching the Meowth just kind of wins me the game anyways. You know? They have to really thin their hand down here. But I have 2 Chandelure in play. I don't think I can kill Lucario anymore, but I can kill the Meowth. Let's say somehow go down to 1 card this turn. If they can do that, then... Nope. Okay, we win. All right, sick. Then even take a knockout. Nice. That's game. Surprised they didn't have boss. I thought for sure we were getting bossed. Speaking of boss, give me that Meowth. That's game. All right. Interesting match for sure. Chandelure got to shine, so that's cool. I'm really surprised none of my Pokemon on the bench got bossed that turn. That's crazy. I thought for sure they'd have a boss. Their hand was huge. I even donated them 2 cards. Okay, we get Greninja. We'll see how this goes. Our winning hand is actually pretty good. We got Dunsparce, and we have Snorunt. No energy, though, is a little disappointing. That's okay. Honestly, maybe we try to go Budew next turn. Could be an option. Chandelure could be a little scary, though. Or not Chandelure. Greninja could be a little scary, but, like, I mean, this could be a matchup where, like, we can just dominate them with the Mega Froslass. With the Hero's Cape, we're chilling. Oh, they're playing Mega Starmie in the deck. Okay, things get a little more interesting here. That's fine. That top deck could be a Rare Candy. Well, I don't even know if I want to get Chandelure. Maybe I probably do want to get Budew now that I think about it. Kind of do want Budew. Bench that. Kind of like saving Battle Cage. It's only for effects of attacks, though. Let me just play that. I actually don't think the Battle Cage is very useful in this matchup. It's going to Lillie. I guess I could have dug for the Rare Candy before the Dunsparce, but we hit the Budew anyways. Yeah, see, I just would rather just Budew here. This is a good Itchy Pollen turn. Runaway draw. Nice. It's good enough. All right, Itchy Pollen. This slows him down a little bit. Budew can also increase my opponent's hand size, which is pretty cool. Because, like, the more they just sit there and not do anything, it's good. It keeps their hand big. They go Starmie here. We'll see if we can knock it out. Do they have the Water Energy? Nope. Cool. All right, we'll just chill for another turn and just Itchy Pollen again. I'm down. We can Salvatore Froslass out. I'm kind of down just to get the Frost. I want to at least get a Froslass in play in case they do find like boss energy. So, yeah. I think I'd rather just get Scout first. And then Runaway draw. Can we get a Chandelure? Nope. No Chandelure found yet. All right, Itchy Pollen. Just keep up the Itchy Pollen pressure. So I'm okay with this. Because we're also getting damage on the Froakie, which makes the Greninja maybe easier to kill. At least the normal Greninja is easier to knock out. The Terra Greninja. It's fine with me. Really wanted to draw a little bit better there. I need to find a Chandelure. I really want to get a Chandelure in play. Boss top deck. One time. No. Another Froslass. Do I have the Lucian here? I have to, right? Yeah, I gotta. Do I evolve the Snorunt? I don't really want to put 2 Megas in play. I'm gonna say no for now. We're just gonna Lucian. I didn't really want to play Lucian, but whatever, because they weren't doing anything with their hand. Clearly, their hand was bad. Oh, we flipped tails. We got a Chandelure, it's all good. And we got a Dunsparce, that's fine. Hey, we found boss! Let's go. Oh, they flipped tails too, though. That could be good, though, maybe. Unless they drop Frogadier Energy, and that's, like, pretty annoying. We got Wally. Am I ever just knocking out the Froakie here? Nah, Itchy Pollen. I think I just keep stalling. If we can get 5 Itchy Pollens off on this thing, just make a Greninja and get one shot by the Froslass a lot easier. That sucks that Lucian had to be the card we played there. It's fine. What the heck? What does this do? Okay, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Collect, yes, draw more cards. They probably didn't need to bench the Shaman. We can get out a Chandelure finally. Another Fire Energy's prize. Well. Yeah, let's get that guy down. Again, we are giving my opponent resources here, but I'm okay with this because it is making our boss potentially a lot more stronger next turn. So, Itchy Pollen. Nice. We're getting damage on the board, and that's all that matters here, folks. I didn't realize my other fire was prized. I probably shouldn't have evolved the Litwick there, but I think it was fine. Just Rare Candy. I'm not really too concerned about it. Are they going to collect again? Let's see. Surfing Beach. Sure. Lillie. Okay, that's fine. That's a pretty big Lillie, because that gives them 8 cards. That's fine with me. And their item locks. I highly doubt they can play their hand down. They go into Starmie, they're cooked. They're cooked anyways. Can they play one more card from their hand here? Because if not, I have KO on Starmie with Froslass. Nope. Oh, they're just going in. Okay, see, I'm fine with them attacking with Starmie here. Because now, yeah, I can just go knockout with Froslass, get out a second Chandelure, call it a day. Oh, this is perfect. This is really, really good. Killing back-to-back Megas might just be the win con. Let's see what they put 50 damage on the Froslass. Okay, I respect it. I am going to get a hero. I'm going to get Hero's Cape then, I think. I do want to protect the... I kind of want to evolve the Lampent too. I'd like to get another Chandelure down here and get Hero's Cape. That would be ideal. So let's start with the Luring Light. No. Well, Petrel. Hero's Cape's in there, right? Yeah, okay. I was going to grab the Hero's Cape. But let's just get the Hero's Cape on the Froslass. Just call it a day. I don't want to bench Litwick. Although, honestly, it's not that bad. If they kill Litwick here, it actually helps me. I'm going to bench it. Because if they do kill it, it gives them a prize card. So it technically keeps their hand big. If you think about it. Think about it. All right, we got half our prizes here. Let's see what we get. Nothing crazy. Pretty mid prizes, actually. All right. This is really good, though. That was a big knockout. See if they can recover from this. This thing is 10 damage away from dying if I had one more Budew Itchy Pollen on it. They obviously have Greninja Rare Candy here. The question is, will they be able to do much with it? If they go Mega Greninja, I may just have game, right? So that's the thing. Like, they have to be very careful with how they play their turn out here. I really wanted to get a second Chandelure down. It's kind of a bummer we didn't get a second one out. It's a big bummer we didn't. They're going back and Mega Starmie. It's fine with me. We haven't seen their ace spec yet, but I highly doubt it's unfair stamp. Hopefully I'm right about that. I don't think it's stamped, though. Who knows? It could be stamped. See what they go for. 7 cards in hand. We are threatening them with... Oh, and I spoke too soon. Of course it's unfair stamp. What the heck, bro? I mean, yeah, it's not good. Wasn't expecting them to actually play stamp. Yikes. What the fudge? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm still not in a bad spot. Although I wasn't expecting them to be playing stamp as their ace spec. I don't think I can kill Starmie now, depending on what they do here. They haven't played a supporter yet. Yo, I dare you to play a Lillie for 6. That's a little cringe they had stamp. That's like the one ace spec I didn't expect. I'm like, okay, maybe it's like Neo Upper. But no, it's unfair stamp. The cheesiest card in the game. We have 360 HP. Judge! Sure. Okay, that's fine with me. You get 4 cards, I get 4 cards. Okay, if I can get triple Chandelure... Oh, they're cooked. There's Terra Greninja. They might be able to play their hand down here. I don't know if I can kill this thing. I definitely can't kill it. It's okay. We can Wally here. I'll probably just end up Wallying. Yeah, this is a Wally turn. This is annoying they had that, though. But they judged, so it's like technically the same thing. I'm going to Luring Light. See what we got. Night Stretcher. Eh. Okay. Give me something good. No, where's... Bruh, I can't find any more Chandelures. How much HP do we have? 240. Yeah, they could still KO me. It's probably best we Wally. I need to find more lures, bro. Where they at? The heck, man. Hilda boss. I mean, Hilda for Chandelure isn't bad. Do I take the risk and hope they don't kill the Froslass? We can always get another one out. You know what? Maybe we just take the risk and hope they don't kill the Froslass here. And we can Hilda for yet another Chandelure. So I kind of like just getting another Chandelure into play and just getting them out to make my Froslass better. We can bank on the active not getting KO'd. I'm actually okay with this. I don't know if this play actually is the play, but we'll see. We're going to find out. We're going to find out how good this play actually is. We could Poké Pad for another Lampent. Sure. Could have saved that for Chandelure if I get candy. I don't mind thinning out a card, though. We'll see. They could kill my Froslass, though. That's like the... Can they win this turn? I don't think they can win this turn, depending on what's in their deck. This is fine. We'll just smack into the Starmie. We could just find boss for game anyways, right? If they don't have their own Wally, we'll be okay. They did judge themselves. So, like, they only got 4 cards. They did get a couple extra cards with the Shandies. That's okay. We're just trying to make their hand bigger so we can go for the knockout. A Spiky Energy. Okay. Not even Nebula Beam would have knocked me out. I was pretty sure the Froslass was tanking the hit. I was pretty confident it was tanking the hits. I think we're okay. I mean, they got to do something here, else I do just knock him out. They have another judge. Sure. Whatever. All right. This hand might be even better than the last one, not going to lie. Another Greninja. That's the Terra Greninja. It is 2 cards. But we do have double Chandelure. They just need 3 cards in their hand for us to win the game. We have triple Chandelure. I think we just win. Even if they play their hand to 0, I should just have game anyways with 3 Shandies. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. We win. We got him. Got him. The Starmie didn't do enough to my Froslass. Let's go. We just never found more Chandelures willingly, which is kind of a problem. But, you know, it's okay. We can just go Alluring Light, force him to draw a card, and that's all she wrote. Even do another one just to BM, because I said so. We drew the boss. Even if they did hide behind the Greninja, we had boss for game. Cool. GG's. Let's go. Froslass Chandelure. We had a Dragapult Hydreigon deck. All right, we'll see how this goes. Our start's actually pretty insane. Though if we get Budewed, it is kind of awkward. But this hand is pretty good, if I do say so myself. Yeah, this is a good hand. I like it. I like it. We got the Hero Escape in there. Cool, cool. I'll just pass for now. Oh, I could have geared for Salvatore. Ooh. Although, you know what? Keeping Pokégear around is never a bad thing. But I could have just gotten Salvatore there. I forgot this deck plays with Salvatore. Oops. That was actually probably the correct play, too, is to dig for Salvatore. But we're getting Itchy Pollen. Yeah, Budew's the GOAT. It's a pretty good card. Budew's a pretty good card. That's what I heard anyways. I heard Budew's good. Lucky Helmet. You know what? That's not even that bad, because it helps us. Watchtower. That's annoying. But they played that first, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, I wish I played the Pokégear. What's the top deck? Dude. Budew, this card is so cringe sometimes. Rare Candy Chandelure right there, man. Why do we get Budewed? Oh, but it's all good. We drew double Lampent anyways. This hand's actually kind of goated. Holy crap. It's all good. We got scammed by Budew, but it's all good. We got the nuts regardless. You know what? I can't complain about drawing this hand. That was kind of insane, actually. Double Lampent. Pretty insane. Lucky Helmet helps us. It helps them, but yo, joke's on you. You're helping me more than helping yourself. Nice try, buddy. Haha. I'm a god. It kind of sucks that Chandelure's only got 130 HP. It gets KO'd by Hydreigon's Obsidian, which I'm a little scared of. This deck, like I said, I think this deck should play a Shaman just to be safe. I don't know. I feel like every day I queue up games on the ladder, I'm always hitting a deck or two that has some kind of bench sniper. Like, I kind of want to put a Shaman in here, man. Shaman's just a good card to play. It's never a bad thing to have a Shaman in the deck. I don't know what I want to do next turn. Low-key more scared of Hydreigon than I am Dragapult. Maybe I just chase Swilus. We'll see. The Budew scam into not a Budew scam. I'm happy we drew the nuts off that. That made me very happy. So I'm like, of course, bro. We drew Rare Candy Chandelure and you itchy pollen me. It's all good. Worked out. We have double Chandelure. It's pretty good. We'll see what they end up doing here. I think I'm more scared of Hydreigon than Dragapult. Dragapult is annoying, but it's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. I think like Obsidian is just terrifying. I never set that up. Also, the good thing with them having the Dracloaks in place, it helps me, right? So they have Monkey. They do have Confusion as a play, I guess. We got to be mindful of Mind Bend. Do we have anything else or just a pass? Lillie? Oof. I was hoping they had a dead hand there. Still probably going to boss Swilus. I don't know what else is in their deck, though. I do need to find Battle Cage. That's like a pretty important card to find next turn is the Battle Cage. Yeah, I want to get Battle Cage for sure. Definitely on the old radar. Keeping the Lucian is good. Yeah, getting double Chandelure here is kind of insane. I like it. And hopefully get another Froslass out too. That'd be ideal. Let's kill this for sure. What's the draw? Another Poké Pad. Not bad. Okay, I'm going to attach that there because we might get Mind Bended next turn if they don't Phantom Dive. Let's grab the second Chandelure. It's actually important to get these out now. Litwick's only got 6 HP. It gets farmed by Phantom Dive. All right. Alluring Light number 1. Alluring Light number 2. I'm looking for like another Froslass or even like, I don't know, something good. Battle Cage is good. Okay. Grab the Dunsparce. I'll do Runaway Draw. Looking for some more useful resources here. That's pretty good. Those are actually 3 goated cards to find. The only thing we're missing is like another Froslass, but this is actually pretty goated. Cool. Knock that thing out. Take our prize for, what do you got? Energy Search? Kind of mid. All right. We're chilling. We got the double Shandy out. The only thing I wanted to find there was like a Poffin just to get out more Dunsparces. Cool. I don't know how many Watchtowers they play. I guess we'll see. They are going into Dino. This means they have Rare Candy Hydreigon. But I'm okay with that. We could just go Wally Smack Knockout. Who cares? Okay, let's see what they can pull off. They have Ultra Ball. If they somehow Obsidian this turn, you know what? My opponent might be the GOAT. No way, right? We'll see. Ultra Balls are pretty annoying, though, for sure. Like, part of me kind of wishes I just attacked into Draclo, because at least a Lucky Helmet makes her hand bigger. But I think it was always correct to kill this Swilus, because I'm more scared of Hydreigon than I am Dragapult, like I said. There's the Hydreigon. They got it. Watchtower. Okay, that's annoying. That should be their last one, though, hopefully. We have Battle Cage in hand, so you can just slam that thing down. It's all good. I wish I had a third Chandelure. Maybe we should have gotten a little bit down. I don't know. Oh! Wow, my opponent they played the Watchtower before they played their Meowth. Unlucky. Well, that's good. Never punished, though. They have Cloak. Cloak for the bailout? Let's see it. That's pretty funny. I mean, play to our outs, I guess. That's pretty good. Can't complain about that. Unlucky misplay. I'm assuming they were just getting Crispin, right? Or Hilda. One of those 2 cards. Never punished. See? Told you. Oh, and the Ultra Ball. But they have to get rid of Bear Energy. They're down 6 energy now. Holy crap. They grab another Meowth. Am I going to bother playing down the Battle Cage? Knowing they have that. I don't like losing the 7 HP Dunsparce. We have Night Stretcher, though. That is kind of annoying that they hit that, but we have Wally, so it's fine. All right, we're just going to Alluring Light. Alluring Light again. Probably could have Ultra Balled, actually. Wally. Attach. Ultra Ball. Grab Froslass. Just in case. Play this. Grab that. Hit for 150. See, they still sacked anyways, but I do think they were going... But even if you go Crispin you Upper, you didn't have the Phantom die, or you didn't have the Obsidians. I don't think they had Obsidian anyways. I think they meant to get Crispin and then they misplayed, but then they never got punished and direct cloaked anyways, because direct cloak is just the GOAT. Crispin, did they even have enough energy in the deck, bro? They got rid of 6 energy. They may not even have the energy. Oh, they do. Okay, they do have the Obsidian. I actually didn't expect that. Oh my god, this is so bad. Obsidian's pretty annoying. They can knock out both my Chandelures, which is bad. I don't like losing that. We just need boss to wrap up the game, though, so we can still win. We can kill the Hydreigon still. Killing the Chandelures is still using my ability, so they're still drawing cards. I can still win this. That is pretty annoying, though, that they hit the stupid Obsidian. They're still getting killed here, though, so it's fine. We just need boss for game on the Meowth. Which, speak of the devil. Okay, let's play Battle Cage. Hilda. And then just probably hold the hand. And just kill them. I should probably retreat. Yeah, get that thing out of harm's way. Kill this. We have game in hand. As long as we don't get red carded. But even then I got a Dunsparce. I still have my Meowth. I'm really hoping they don't play 3 Watchtowers. There's no way they can fit 3 Watchtowers, right? There's no shot. They're playing double Meowth too. So I doubt. I mean, I hope they don't. Also, there's a very low chance they even Phantom die me this turn. Like, I think we might be okay. We'll see. We have game, unless my opponent has the nuts. They're down 9 energy. Like, what are the chances they have enough energy to even Crispin out a Dragapult here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think they can do Phantom Dive. So, we might be okay. Their best play might just be go into Budew, and then I just go Boss Meowth for game. Although, they could play their hand down. This isn't over yet. My opponent could still play their hand down, which is annoying. But they need to make their hand... we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. We have boss for game, so I'm really hoping we can just use it. And again, I'm hoping they don't play the stupid 3rd Watchtower. There's no way they play 3 Watchtowers, bro. That would be insane. Okay, they're playing a Lillie. Can they play 3 of their cards from their hand here? Let's see. Yeah, they need to be able to play 3 cards in their hand. Let's see if they can do it. They might just be out of energy, too. They're down 9 of their energies. Like, what are the chances they play more than, like... I mean, they probably play maybe 10... If I had to take a guess, they're playing like 2 fires. They probably play like 11 energy. And that's game. We win. Nice. Cool, cool. Still at our Hero's Cape. Part of me was like tempted to Hero's Cape the Chandelure. Protecting Chandelure is good. Chandelure is just such a good card to have him play with this deck. Still, though, we got the dub. We didn't even need Shaman. Maybe this deck doesn't need Shaman. Although, if I had a Shaman, they were getting cooked for sure. There you go. That is the first play Chandelure Froslass deck played by Jaden. I'm not going to lie. I really liked this deck. It actually played pretty well. And it's kind of cool that you kind of get a little bit more control with your Froslass thanks to Chandelure. Because, again, the best way to beat a Froslass deck is to just literally play cards down from your hand and then limit the damage. But when you get punished by having Chandelures in play, it's so good. And Chandelure is actually a pretty solid card, too. Its attack isn't bad. We used it within this video. And again, it comes up. There's a lot of grass decks on the ladder. Beedrill, Hydrapple. They're pretty popular on the ladder. Having a fire Pokemon is good. I'm not going to lie. This deck actually felt pretty solid. I would maybe consider adding a 4th Lillie to the deck to give it a bit more consistency. Maybe even upping the Dunsparce count a little bit. A 2nd Pokégear wouldn't be bad either. But I actually did like the list. I thought the deck was pretty solid. The Lucians actually ended up being good too. I think everything in the list felt perfectly fine. And yeah, I think this deck works pretty well. Chandelure Froslass is a really cool concept. It got 1st place. It won a tournament. Maybe this deck is playable. Maybe it's good. Because I was impressed by it. I'm not going to lie. I was impressed by it. But hope you enjoyed the video on the deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road to 92/100,000 subs. Trying to hit 100K this year. So if you want to help me reach that sub goal, make sure to subscribe down below. You can check out my 2nd channel down below and my Patreon if you want to watch videos early. And you can check out my sponsors if you want to help support the channel even further. And that'll be for me. Catch y'all on another video. Bye-bye.